Cool. So this is Amy for Sports Centred. I am very excited to be joined by Emma Dolan, the inaugural British female super flyweight, put my teeth in, super flyweight title holder, and the first ever female Commonwealth super flyweight title holder. First of all, Em, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, really good. Freezing cold.
I know, it's horrible.
Yeah, pretty cold. It's a bit disappointing when you see obviously like some matchroom and stuff in Monaco in the sun and stuff. So
Yeah.
so here, but no, thank you so much for joining us. Obviously, seen online, you've teased a couple of spoilers about some big title fight news. So, what can you tell us about that?
I'll be fighting for a world title next year, early next year. So it's all sorted now. I think you're the first person I spoke to, so you got an exclusive there.
Lovely, happy days.
Um, yeah, early next year. Hopefully have a date in the next couple of weeks. And yeah, and the new. Let's go.
Yeah, 100%. So, is that for the IBF against Emma Garcia?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Oh, wasn't like say you've been waiting a long time for this, been mandatory. You were waiting obviously on purse bids, which I believe happened last night. So
That's right. Yeah.
yeah, obviously all
Yeah.
ready to go. Obviously you haven't fought since April, I believe, when you beat Lauren, wasn't it, Lauren Parker?
So
So
yeah, yeah.
it's been a long time coming for you. So how tough has it been for you, sort of just waiting for your mandatory for that?
Yeah, it's been hard. Like we wanted to fight in between. A couple of things happened that we couldn't do, and then we were going to fight at the end of the year just as a sort of run out, do a six rounder on one of Carl's shows. But then my mandatories got called, so we sort of knocked that on the head, and yeah, we'll be good to go. I've had some very good sparring in between to keep myself sharp, so I feel like I've had a fight in between anyway, so ready to rock and roll.
No. So that's one of the questions I was going to ask. So, what do you sort of do within camp when you're sort of waiting for that title fight? You want to keep yourself fresh, but not obviously go too deep into a main fight camp.
Yeah. I'm in the gym all the time. I'm not like training hard. You can vary your training up. Carl's very good at organising all that. Just taper everything down, but we work on a lot more sort of technical based stuff. And I throw in a few spars here and there, just sort of keep my hand in, keep my eye in, and yeah, we're all good.
I like to say you're obviously 8-0. You're often described as sort of the champion nobody ever wants to face.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's true, isn't it?
But that's what you want. Like say, you're obviously that feared that obviously people don't. It's a high risk for them to fight you.
Hmm.
Is that tough for you? Obviously, you want to get out there, you want to fight, you want to go for those titles, but
Yeah, it is. It's hard. It just shows, though. I mean, I'm someone with no promotional backing. And every fight that I have really wanted, I fought for the Commonwealth title. I wanted to defend against Nicola Hope. Well, I got that. I wanted to fight Shannon Ryan. I got that. And then I wanted to fight Lauren, and I got that. So it just proves if you do want a fight, it can get made fairly easy. It's just down to the other side sometimes as well. But to get to IBF contention with no promotional backing, just me and Carl, it's something I'm extremely proud of. And I haven't had to act any differently to who I am or anything like that. And yeah, just got to go there and win it now.
100%. So obviously you mentioned not having a promotional company behind you. Is that something that you think you'll continue doing, sort of just back yourself and Carl, or as you go for the obviously IBF and other titles, you may look into doing just to help you get on that big stage?
Yeah, I mean, once we secure a belt, you'll be in a lot better position. And I think, you'll get called up for different, hopefully that's my plan, get called up for different shows. I mean, I've quite enjoyed being a free agent in some respects because you don't have to abide to anybody, but obviously with no one there helping you, it does make the job a lot harder.
So is that something that Carl helps you with, or yourself and Carl, you have a joint sort of discussion about where you want to go, who you want to fight next?
Yeah, Carl's like one of my best mates, so like we can talk quite openly to each other, and I'll be like, "Well, this is what I want to do, X, Y, and Z," and he'll be like, "Yeah, that's cool." He'll say, "You don't want to do that. You want to do this." I mean, he's very experienced, and I trust him 100%. So yeah, yeah,
Like I say, you've got to have that trust. You obviously moved from Norwich to Newark, didn't you, to
yeah,
obviously train under him. So what is it like training under Carl? Like I say, he's very experienced as well.
fantastic. Like I've never met a trainer like him, and like I say, for me. Some fighters are probably different, but I need to be able to get on so well with my trainer and like we are like mates. I mean, me, him, and Adam, we're all pals. We go over each other's houses and that. We get on really well. So I've got that trust, I've got that friendship with him, which comes first, and then the knowledge on top of that is just phenomenal. I mean, I really enjoy learning under him. So yeah, this 3 years has just flown by, really.
That's good. So how do you think you've learned a hell of a lot more training under him than what you obviously did previously? Do you think he's helped you get
Yeah,
to those levels as well?
yeah, and that's not slating anybody, but it just shows how good of a trainer he is. I mean, I think he's probably one of the most underrated trainers. He never really gets his flowers. I mean, look at the weekend. We had another lad out, Tom Cowlin, taking on Aaron Bowen, 7-1, 8-1 on the bookies. Went in there and really outboxed him. So just shows. I mean, Carl's brilliant, brilliant trainer.
Yeah, like I say, we were talking about obviously before Tom's fight. You're obviously going to be backing him. It was a really tough fight for him, but he was incredible, wasn't he? I don't
Yeah,
obviously got back up after being knocked down by Bowen, and he wasn't the favourite going into it, but it was a brilliant, brilliant fight. Probably maybe one of the fights of the years for myself
yeah.
personally. Seeing,
Yeah, it was good. Had a good little payout on the bookies. Like it's just brilliant. I don't mind. It's the same when I bought Shannon. I think I was about 5-1 on the bookies for Shannon. So yeah, it's not a problem here. It's just good.
so, do you think he'll want to have that rematch against Bowen? Bowen probably want to try
Yeah,
and beat
I
himself,
don't,
but
if if Bowen wants the rematch, I don't think Tom's got a problem with it. I think Matchroom do have options on him, so if they take them up, I presume they'll probably want to make the rematch. But I think Tom's got his number, to be honest. He can box better than that as well. That's his first sort of fight on the big stage, so he's only going to grow from confidence with that.
no, exactly. So just moving back to yourself, obviously IBF title against Emma Garcia. She's obviously a very tough opponent. She's 44 years old, though, as well, potentially coming to the end of her career. Do you think, obviously, you get the win over her and that could be her done, or and what have you got to do to try and beat her?
I think it depends maybe the fashion she gets beaten. Look, Irma's a champion. Yeah, you got to give champions respect in that, and yeah, I do, and I'll be training very, very hard for this. But I think you'd need a double barrel shotgun to beat me. Like on that night, I'm so determined. I'll do absolutely anything I can do to win. I mean, that's my dream. It's been my dream for a long time. I've been in this game a long time, and obviously before pros were a thing, I wanted to go to the Olympics, and then women's professional boxing become a bigger sort of thing, and I was like, wow, I'd just love to be world champion, be amazing. And when I turned pro, that's what I dreamed of, and it's finally coming, and I'm not going to let this chance slip. So.
What do you think you need to do on that night, that fight against her, whenever it happens, obviously early next year? How do you defeat her?
Break her heart, use speed, use all the attributes I've got, my long arms, my good footwork, and just break her heart. Show her this game's a young person's game, and I'm here. It's my time.
Obviously you never want to look past your opponent that you've got at the moment, but then what are the next plans for 2026? Have you made any plans yet, or you obviously just been waiting for this title fight first?
Just waiting for this title fight first. I mean, everything comes off of this, but then I want to clean up the division. I want to, go to WBO, go to WBA, go to the. I want all the belts then. And it's just fight by fight, and that's the sort of plan I'd like to do. But obviously need to get through Irma first.
Yeah, like I say, you want to clean up. There's a lot of tough opponents. The WBA's Jasmine Artiga, isn't there? You've got Ashley Gonzalez, sorry, for WBC. WBO, you've got Mizuki Hiruta as well. So loads of tough opponents, but I think obviously, like I say, easily beatable for yourself. Obviously, the skill and talent you've got. So that's the goals next for 2026. Clean up the division and
Yeah.
like do so. Like I say, women's boxing is on the up as well. What do you think the world boxing need to do though to help the women get to that next level? Like say for men, obviously it's very well promoted and things like that, but you've got so many very, very talented women boxers like yourself. You've got TMA Ayton, Ellie Scottney, Fran Hennessy, Chantel Cameron, Sky Nicholson, all those names on there. Like so for yourself as well. You haven't got that promotional backing like some of them have, but what needs to be done to make sure that these women get these opportunities as well?
It's simple. They just need to show the fights. I mean, the boxing speaks for itself. You know, they just need to put the fights on and show people what they're missing out on. If you don't show someone a product, they're not going to miss it, are they? Because they're not going to see it. If you show someone a product, they're going to go, wow, that's good. It's simple. It's simple promotion. I mean, they do it with certain fighters. You'll see them build a fighter up, and the fighter might be good, yes, no, whatever. They might sell a lot of tickets, but it's who the promotional companies promote. It's their job. They're a promoter. They're not, just a matchmaker or anything like that. Their job is to promote fighters. So they can make any kind of fighter look good. I mean, Eddie Hearn promoted Audley Harrison and he made him look amazing as a pro, So, you know, they're good promoters. They know what they need to do. They just need to put the fights on, show the fights.
And is that, do you think, something that, obviously, myself personally at MVP, they are promoting a lot of female boxers, which I think's excellent. Obviously, they're giving them the stage. A lot of it is on Netflix now, which is a lot more accessible for women. Boxer now, obviously, moving on to the BBC as well. That will hopefully give more opportunities for women to be shown on the big stage.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, definitely. And I think Ben probably needs to sign a few more fighters. I think they've been a bit sporadic and they've moved around a bit. So it's prime time for him to sort of look around and, possibly sign a few more females. I mean, Fran Hennessy boxed the other night. She looked good. And, it's a good advertisement for women's boxing.
No, definitely. And obviously, there's talks over the last couple of days about Katie Taylor potentially fighting Ronda Rousey. Well, nothing's obviously been confirmed yet, but how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I don't know. I see a thing like that on social media earlier, and I thought it was just like AI. Like I thought it was like gimmicky. You know what I mean? But yeah, I've heard a few people talk about it now, and I think Katie would wreck her. Is it in a boxing ring or a?
Yeah, boxing.
Yeah, like for me, Katie's had an unbelievable career, so why don't she just do like an AJ and cash out and get a nice, a few quid? Like she deserves it. She probably hasn't got a few things out of her career that she wanted, like fighting at Croke Park, and she's done all kinds of things for women. So let her fight Ronda Rousey. I reckon she'd stop her, to be honest. I think she'd be quite. Ronda's not even fought for a long time, has she, in the UFC?
No.
So I think she'd beat her easy.
Yeah, I'm the same, like I say, with the AJ fight as well. You can't begrudge him taking that payday. He's coming towards the end of his career. I'd fight Jake Paul for £1 million.
Yeah.
So,
Well, the thing is with Joshua, he's not going to have had a mega fight anyway because Fury's not back yet and Usyk's tied up. So he probably would have had a run out anyway. So why not have a run out and make millions of pounds out of it?
yeah, for probably 30 seconds work. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
like obviously coming off the back of the Kate Taylor thing, obviously you've got to feel a little bit for Chantal Cameron. Obviously, she's
Yeah.
waited for that opportunity. Katie was a champion in recess, so it'd be interesting to see, I guess, what comes out of the Rousey
Yeah.
one, whether or not they will strip her of the of the belt, so other people get that
Yeah.
opportunity. Is that something that frustrates you as well as a boxer? Sometimes the belt's being held up and waiting.
Yeah, you see it a lot with certain fighters get a lot of lenience. They can sort of not fight for like over a year and they're still champion. You think, well, you should be made to, defend your belt sort of thing. And I think I fought Shannon in June, and then Lauren was a mandatory. I was going to fight Lauren anyway, but got made into a mandatory challenger, and that was the following April. Like, and then you see some fighters they won't fight for like 18 months and they're still champion. You think, well, how does that work? But look, it is what it is. I can't look too much into other people's careers because it's whatever up to them. I need to focus on myself. So
Yeah, exactly. So obviously moving back to yourself, early part of next year, hopefully your title fight. So do you now start up in the training now, getting yourself? I know you
yeah,
said you stayed fit and things, but what's the next stage for you then?
yeah, taper over Christmas and then we'll hit it hard from January onwards. Like I say, I'm fit. Like I've stayed fit that if they said, "Oh, you got to fight 31st December," I'll be like, "Cool," and I'll just go for it and I'll be all right. You know what I mean? So it's only 20 minutes work, isn't it? I'm not like downplaying it, but it's 20 minutes work. I'm naturally fit anyway, so fitness wouldn't be a problem. It's just keeping your eye and keeping the sharpness there, and you're not going to forget how to fight, are you? So you're always ready if you do get a call up. But yeah, uh, taper over now over Christmas and then hit hard from January and we'll be there.
So what does camp look like for you? Sort of a day in the life.
Hard
How do you
work.
start?
Hard work. It's good though. It's we train twice a day, 5 days a week. And yeah, that's like I mean going back to like getting on so well with Carl, like it's hard, but it makes it enjoyable. You know what I mean? You're laughing more times than you're complaining. So, it's and then with this, even now. like Carl's got me on a bit of a leash because like it's a world title and you're buzzing and you want to go out and run 20 miles. You know what I mean? It's like, you feel like something out of a Rocky film. So yeah, it's just keeping it tapered at the minute and then we'll be ready to go for it in the new year.
Oh, lovely. Well, thank you so much for your time, Emma. Like, I really
No, thank
appreciate it.
you.
Obviously, hopefully the exclusive, I'll put this one out.
Yeah, that's
Will go
it.
out. But yeah, hopefully you get the date soon and obviously it'll become and the new in
That's
the
it.
early 2026 for you.
And the new.
And the new.
Nice one.
So
Thank you, mate.
buzzing for you. Like I say, I know you've been waiting a long time for it. So yeah, hopefully early 2026,
That's
pick up
it.
your first belt as IBF and then on to the next.
You know it. Nice
Yeah,
one.
lovely. Thanks for your time, Emma. Speak to you soon.
Thank you. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye.